Today is 8/28/2015 at 6:52 p.m. on a Friday. And I'm working with the Atari 2600, and these are the paddle controllers, the ones that are, there's two connected to a connection. There's two paddles, one, two, connected to one, that, see, got two, oh boy, see, it's got two, see the paddle controllers, they have two of them, because they have steering that looks like these, except for they got a little orange car right there, instead of paddles, and they're not connected, they're not both connected to one controller like that. They're not both connected. So these are the actual paddle controllers. I have two sets of them. See, one there and one there. See, a set there. See, there's one, two. The set there and then set here. Well, with this set, I use some liquid wrench, silicone spray. I use that on them, on those, and one side works great. One side works perfect. It's not erratic, you know, like when you move this like this, it's not real fast, or it skips. It doesn't skip. Okay, so I fixed one of them this way. I'm gonna show you how I did it. Okay, so it's not your connection. It's not your connection. It's the actual paddle controller is what it is, because they're so old. You know, they're older. But I'm gonna show you how to do that. Do one. Okay, so what I'm gonna do. See this paddle controller? It's moving erratic. Actually, let me show you. How it's moving with this kaboom game. The kaboom. I'm gonna show you what I mean by erratic. You know, watch those. See how it like moves around. And I'm not even touching it. See, it moves around. See how it moves like that? It's like a short circuit. And that really screws your game up. You can't get a good game moving like that. See, I put it over there and it moves over there like that. See, sometimes. And see how I can't smooth it out. I'm pushing to the left. I'm twisting to the left. See how I can't smooth it out, and it wants to move real fast like this, and so it screws you up, because when timing is everything, you can't do it. You just can't do it, especially when it gets towards the middle there. When it gets towards the middle, watch. When it gets towards the middle, it really screws up. So it's got a connection problem. There's a connection problem somewhere. So I'm going to show you how I fixed that on one controller. One of my controllers works perfect. I can move it just like this. I can move it. Well, I can't show you here because see what it does. You know, it's just erratic, very erratic. This is a paddle controller, very erratic. And then the other one's the same way, exact same way. So what I do is I shut the damn Atari off. Shut the Atari 2600 off. And what I did is I took a knife or something, or if you got a screwdriver, if you got a these are rusted. These two screws are rusted, but I use this knife right here. And undo them. See, righty tighty, lefty loosey. Okay, righty tighty, left. Okay, so I gotta go this way. Okay, there we go. See, sometimes it gets rusted in there. It shouldn't rust in there because this is plastic, but the screw isn't plastic. The screw is steel. I'm going to have to get a screwdriver on this one. I'm going to have to get a screwdriver on that one. Man, I'm going to have to get a screwdriver on that one. See how I can take that screw out? Well, you take that screw out, too. And now here, I'm going to show you on this one if I can get both these out. If I can, I'll get my damn screwdriver. Yep, it's just... crap, I'm going to get my screwdriver. Oh, crap. hopefully this screwdriver, which as you can see, isn't very good condition. It's not a very good condition screwdriver, but it might work. Yeah, there we go. Doesn't have to be in very good condition. As long as this is damn near the size of this Phillips head screwdriver, or this Phillips head screw, and I use this Phillips head screwdriver here. Get that done. See this thing, just gotta watch this button so you can just put it back in this cable right here. You know, it goes to this. Just make sure your Atari's off. And now put some. What I do is I put this over here with my screws, and then what I do is I put something where I don't care if oil gets on it. See, I got this liquid wrench, silicone spray. What I do is see this thing right here. See this thing right here? I spray it in there. Watch. Oops. Now it's hard to control that spray. I didn't want to spray that much, but then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way over, 7, all the way over, 8, 9, 10, all the way over, 12, or 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And I spray down. See, I sprayed one up like that, one up like that. I'm going to spray down one. There, I control the spray a little bit better. Then go 30 again. 1, 2, 3. That's my tugging thermometer. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So I did about 30. Don't matter if you do a little bit more. But and I sprayed to the left this time, see? There, sprayed to the left that time. And do 30 more again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, got it. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Now I'm going to spray to the right. Now watch. There, spray to the right. See that little thing right there? I just sprayed a little bit in there too. I don't know what that does. But I spray a little bit in there. Then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. See, it might help even more if you spray it in there. I don't know. I mean, why is that little notch there? That's what I wonder. But anyway, see that now I got oil. God, I can't think of the goddamn name. Got oil in there. See, now I got oil in there. See, excess oil down in there. So now what I do is I take this. It's like toilet paper or this is napkins from Wendy's, or not Wendy's, from Burger King. But then I take the screwdriver or my knife, the screwdriver, or this knife and pack it in like the dentist does in your teeth. Pack it in, keep this tilted this way. That way it gets all that excess oil out of there. And we don't have oil all over the damn place. And then sop it up a little bit in the middle there. Because that middle ain't going to matter right there. See that middle? That ain't going to matter to have oil. It's down in beside on the sides. And pack it in again with a knife. With a knife or a screwdriver, whatever you got. I'm a firm believer, use whatever you got. Use it or lose it. Okay, so now I take the back. I take this back, and I put the back of the just try to get as much of that oil out of there as you can, because you don't need that oil in there, and then you don't want it leaking out later or something stupid. Make sure your wire control right here is in there good, otherwise it won't snap down. Make sure your button's working in there good. Now put the screws back with your knife or your screwdriver if you got one. If you don't got a screwdriver, you can do it with a knife. These are just happen to be rusted tops. I don't know how in the hell they got rusted. They must have been sitting on a garage or in a basement, or a humid basement, or something stupid. Who knows? That's probably how they got rusted. But now you see this knob right here? See, there's twists right there. See, anywhere where it twists, you can use this stuff. You use this liquid wrench, silicone spray. It's oil, like 4-in-1 oil, or what do you want to call it? Oops. Yeah, I get a little bit too much, didn't I? Oh well. Never had too much. And I flip it, like this, and get the other side. See, you got nice oil all over. Mom will kill you. Mom and Dad will kill you. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. See, I got to do it around 3 times. See, now I got a nice mobile, or nice twisting paddle. And then just wipe up the excess. One of these days I'm gonna learn how to talk. See, just wipe up the excess. Okay, now I'm gonna do the other one, but I'm gonna shut it off because you don't need to know that again. I just showed you what I did, and if it doesn't work the first time, do it again. That's all I can say. Then just put it like this. Well, okay. Put your paddle control and just keep it like that for a little while, or keep it like this. I don't care. Doesn't really matter, but I don't think what matters is how that oil is in there. So if you put it like this, the oil will drain downward, and if you put it like this, it'll drain outward inside here. So now I'm going to try to fix this one, but I'm not doing it on camera because I'm not going to bore you to death. That's what I did. I used liquid wrench, silicone spray, or 4-in-1. 4-in-1 spray do the same thing, the same shit, or near the same stuff. But I'm using liquid wrench, silicone spray, ultra slippery lubricant. You could probably even use anal oil, or anal fluid, or anal lube. They call it anal lube. You could probably use anal lube. That's even slipperier probably. But I might even do that if on that one controller it didn't work as good. I mean, it worked a little bit better, but not where I want to, where I'm precise. You gotta be precise, especially on a game like Kaboom, or any of these games, like Warlords game, Demons to Diamonds, Circus Atari, Video Olympics, Street Racer. See, I got Street Racer, that's a paddle control. I got Night Driver, that's a pedal control. I got Demons to Diamonds, that's a pedal control. I got Warlords. See, Warlords, that's a pedal control. Got Circus Atari. Yeehaw, Circus Atari. That's a pedal control. And the Olympics. Those are all pedal controls. And this one I got in the machine, which is like my favorite paddle control game. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite paddle control games. See, I got it for $1. I saw that $1. I'm going, hell yeah! I love that game. That's like my favorite paddle control game. But anyway, that's the end of that, and I'll do the other one and see how that works. Okay, I'm back. I did the other controller like I showed you before. I put oil. I took them 2 screws out, put oil in the twisty thing inside, and did the same thing on this one. This one and this one, and those 2 over there. So, and then I also put oil around this lip right here, on the top and around the bottom right there of this paddle controller. Okay, and then I twisted it 30 times. Okay, now watch this. Now watch how I play the game now. Watch how I play the game. It moves a lot better. You know, watch. I'll reset it. See, game reset right there. Okay, I reset it. Now watch this. Watch this. See, now look, I can control it. Watch. It's a little shaky, but not as near as bad. See, watch. Watch as I go across the screen. It skipped a little bit right there and there, but it doesn't skip a lot. So as I do it, as I play more and more, these will probably be better. Probably get better. This one's still a little shaky. Still a little shaky. I mean, it doesn't go right exactly where I want it to go, but the other one does. This one does. The second one does. Right here. Watch this. See, watch. Now this is how you're supposed to be able to control it. Okay, no matter if you're at the middle. See, I went right through the middle. See how that's controlled now? There we go. See? That is very controlled. This one works like it's supposed to. Maybe just a little bit of skip, but just barely. You can play the game with it like that. You might have to take it apart and do what I showed you before. Take 2 screws out, spray that twisty thing, and that little thing I told you to put a little oil in, and then around the controller itself, the plastic controller, use the oil. Plastic is petroleum anyway. Plastic. See how I can control that? See how it's not skipping around and it's not disappearing on you and just skipping around? Where it's impossible to play and get over 100 points. You guarantee you'll get over 100. When it's like this. See, now I can play the game. With this controller, I can play the game. Reposition my hand. This time I can do supposed to be playing. See, I'm 170 now. So I don't know about this controller though, because it's still a little shaky. See, it still skips right there. It skips fast skip. And to start the game, you just push the button in. Or to start the bottom. See, that little skip got me. Just a little skip on that son of a gun. You want nice and smooth like this, see? Haha. See, now I'm 550. That's what you want. So what you do is you get your friend over and give him the sorry ass controller and beat his ass. Because if you're not looking for it, and if you don't know what you're looking for, he wouldn't even notice. He wouldn't even notice you couldn't control it like you can, because you have total control. See? Oh, this is a skippy one, isn't it? See? Yeah, see, it skipped. Okay, now this one. See, this doesn't skip. See how this doesn't skip? I can go all the way across the screen without it skipping. All the way across the screen. And that's the way that paddle controller is supposed to work. The other one skips just a little bit, and that's what throws me off. You got to be precise on Kaboom. Probably in the bucket, but hey, look at my score. Look at my score on there. 587. That's probably the second player too, because it's the same thing on the other damn controller. It's the second. It's the first. It's screwed up. It's the first player. It's the first player one that screwed up. I'll play again. See, this is the first player. Shit. Well, I wonder why that is. It's got to be on the first goddamn player, because then when I play a one player, I can't have total control. And it does skip just a little bit. And that little bit of skip will throw you off. You saw me get over 500 on that. It's just that little bit of skip. A little bit of skip will fucking throw your ass off. And if you're not looking for it, or you don't know where to look for it, you won't know. Well, I just played Kaboom a lot. Back in the 80s, the 70s, 80s. I played Kaboom a lot. Yeah. See? This is total control. This controller is total control. That's the difference between a total controller and a little bit skippy one. Wasn't prepared for it. See, now this one skips a little bit. I'm going to have to take this fucker apart again. I'm going to take this apart again. Because a little bit of skip is going to get me. I tried. See, it skipped. It throws my game off. See, that didn't skip. See the difference? It's a big difference, even with just a little bit of skip. Now, see, skipping. I don't have total control. I'm going by luck. I missed it. What do you expect? I missed it. What I have to do is cut that where the wires meet in that thing, or just cut it anywhere along the cord, and switch the cords around so that the good pedal stick, the good pedal controller is on the first player, because that way I can play one player games. Otherwise I have to play two player to play, the good total control pedal. And this set has it, and that set has a total control pedal. So I might just take the total control off this and put it on that. That's probably what I'm gonna do. And or I'll try to fix the damn thing so it doesn't have any skip. But there you see it. See, 84 to. I'm the same player. I was the same player. I played both of them. See, I got 84 on the skippy one. Even though it doesn't skip that much, I got 84. And the one that doesn't skip, 457. So that's why you don't want your paddle controller skipping. I don't know what I'm going to do about it either. I'll probably label it as because they're identical. The paddle controls are identical, so I'll label it and try to fix each one. But anyway, now I want to show you that and show you how to fix that. At least to fix one of them out of the two, and out of both sets. So I got two good ones, which that's what I was looking for. At least two good ones, because I don't have any. I have one 4-player game, and that's well, I'm not sure if Video Olympics is or not. I don't think that is either. The only 4-player I know of on Atari 2600 is Warlords. Warlords is a 4-player. You have to have 4. You don't have to have, because you can have 1, 2, 3, or 4-player. Because if you're playing one player, then the other 3 are computer controlled of Warlords. Let's see. Oh, okay. See Warlords? I don't know if you can see that or not. Probably not. But that's Warlords. The Warlords controller, that you can play 4 players on. And there's probably a couple other ones on Atari 2600, but that's the only one I know of that you can play 4 players. But I'll have to mess around with the paddle controllers some more. But that's what I wanted to show you. How to fix your pedal controller. Okay. Let's see, I have 500 or 457. So I'm going to play it and try to get a record here. I'm over 457. I'm going to try to beat 457. I don't do it with this controller because it skips. I try. That makes it really challenging. That makes it really hard. And it skips. You're guessing. See? Damn it. You're guessing. See, now watch this. Total control. Total control. See, I can go back the other way. Total control. No skipping. No skipping here. If I screw up here, it's all me. It's not the controller. Kaboom. That's why. Kaboom. Kaboomy. Then I think at 1,000, I think 1,000 you get a your bucket back or something. I don't have to worry about it on this player, I don't think. See? Yeah. See, it skipped. I was trying to go back and forth to make up for that skip. You just can't do it. Too rough. Too much rough. Ow, 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 ow. See how it skips? I don't have total control. Watch. See? See, watch. See, it moves way over there. See, I have a little bit of control over there, but see? Right there, oh, right there. Right there, see? Instead of moving bucket, you know, a bucket length, it moves like 3 bucket lengths. That's what screws you up. See? I can't get that because it's moving 3 bucket lengths and I can't do it. That's worse than putting this thing. Oh crap! It's 396 or 390. Yeah, 396. Try it again. I gotta beat 457. Once I beat 457, then I'll record it, or I won't. I already have it recorded, but then I'll put it on YouTube. Okay, so this is the first one. Remember, it's skipping. First one's skipping. See, it moves 3 bucket lengths. So just right where I want it. I had a great set of these controllers that work great. Yeah, I'll come right down the road there. See why it's so important that you don't want it moving 3 bucket lengths? You gotta be right there, man. They kaboom on you. See, I got that in the second bucket. That's why I had 3 buckets. Oh man, I almost missed that. I'm up to 300. I did miss that. Oh, I gotta do the skipping one. It's gonna be a little harder. A little harder, huh? A lot harder. Yeah. That's what happens when it moves 3 bucket lengths. You got a snowball of hell chance. Oh, I didn't have my thing positioned right. You got to position that each time. You got to position that bucket. Make sure it's going to move right when you move. Otherwise, you're going to miss. Yep. junk. Did I get it? Ah, yeah, haha, I did it. I beat it. 489. $4.89. Haha. Ah, shit, I'll try it again. I'm trying to get 500. Because I think it's, I'm not sure if it's 1,000 or 500. Must be 500 when you get your bucket back. Oh, I don't see it on this one. Skipping. See it skip. There's no way in hell you can get it. Skip. Skips just that little bit. Skips like 3 buckets. It was skipping like 5 buckets until I oil it. Now it's only skipping like 3. But that little skip is going to screw you. You gotta have your controllers looking like oh. God, I got pretty high that first time. See how it skips? I can't control it. Watch. See? Skips right there. Skips. It won't go 1 bucket. It goes about 3 buckets. That's what I mean by skipping. Okay, so this one I should be able to get over 500 on. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. No, it's 1,000. It's 1,000 when you get your bucket back. I'm over 500 now. I'm like 570, and that's what I wanted to get. So 1,000 you get your bucket back. So I'm going to worry about it there. Oh! I had 594. 594 to 56. See the difference between skipping? What, skipping, 56? And not skipping, 594. That's the difference. And that's an Atari 2600 joint paddle controller. It's a paddle controller, and you can take this twist top off. See right here. So you can take that off, and you can squirt some silicone or oil in there. You can put some oil in there right around here, and so the twist for the twisting. And this is the top to it. But that's an Atari 2600 paddle controller, and you can take the 2 screws out. 2 screws out right there. There's 2 screws right here and right there. Take that out, take this off, and you can spray the mechanism in the back of it, and you take that twist top off, because it's just pressure fitted down there. See, with it's like an oval, and it fits over that oval, and so that's what I did. And then there's 2. See, there's 2 connected to 1 connection that goes to the Atari, left side and right side. So you have 2 sets of paddle controllers, so up to 4 people can play. But what I did is I took one of the controllers. I cut one of the controllers off because it's always the second controller that works the best. The first controller is like skippy. When you move back and forth, it skips, and it makes the game really hard to play, and you can't get a good score. So, that's why I took the one off. I made sure the second one didn't skip, so I took it off, and I put it over there on that one, on that double one. But see, this goes right back on there like this. You just line it up, and you put it back on there. So yeah. Now it's all back on there again. Okay, so these two are the first controllers. That's the first controller, and that's the first controller. And so I got a bum set of paddle controllers. These are the paddle controllers for the Atari 2600, and there's always two of them. They're connected like this. So what I did is I took the one I knew worked from the number 2 one from the other set of controllers, the number 2, and I rewired it. And that wiring it's different colors. They're different colors on from number 2 to number 1. So what I did is I'm saying this wire, which is from the Atari 2600, you have it plugged in like this. Okay, so you have it plugged in like this. So that wire's from the Atari 2600. So, and this is the first controller. This controls the first player. This one controls the first player. So what happened is I wire it like this. So this is from this wire is from the Atari. This wire right here is from the Atari going to the Atari right there, going like this. Okay, so that's from the Atari. And then this wire right here, is from the pedal controller. So that's how I worded it. I worded it. The wires from the Atari, which are the wires coming from the Atari from here to here, is black, yellow, red, and brown. That's the wires from the Atari. Okay, now from the paddle controller to the wires coming from the Atari. So the paddle controllers are green, purple, yellow, and black. They each have 4 wires. So how I wired it. This is how I wired it. From the Atari, from here to here. From the Atari, I wired it black to green, and then from the Atari, yellow to purple. So it's then from the Atari, red to yellow, and brown to the black. So I'll say that one more time. This is from the Atari. See, that's the wire from the Atari. From the Atari is black to the paddle controller, which is green. Then from the Atari, yellow to the pedal controller, purple. Then from the Atari, red to the pedal controller, yellow. Then from the Atari, brown to the paddle controller, black. So it goes black to green, yellow to purple, red to yellow, and brown to black. So that's how you do it. That's how you wire from the wire coming out of the Atari to the pedal controller when you switch pedal controllers. because I took the second one off from this one. See, I cut the wire. That's the second one. That's the second controller. This does the first controller. I took the second one off because I made sure that works without skipping. So I took the second controller off this set of paddle controllers for the Atari 2600. I cut it, and these two are first. This is first. This is first. So now these two are second and second. See, I got second controller and second controller on the one controller because it's always the first controller that skips. So that's why it doesn't have a first. It has second and second. So I wired them so they're first. This one's first, and this one's second. So first player and second player. That's how I wired them, because the wire there's a couple different colored wires when it's the second paddle controller. So what I did is wire the second paddle controller to the first wire. So I wired the second to the first. Okay, because the first always skips for some reason, and I couldn't get it not to skip. And the second one is always good. It don't skip. It's perfect. It works, goes left and right perfect. So that's the best wiring I could do when I put the second onto the first. The second onto the first. So now this is the second controller from the other pair of paddle controllers. But it's wired on the first one. So this is the first player, that's the second player paddle controllers for the Atari 2600, and it kind of works. That's the best way I could get it to work, is that wiring diagram I told you. The wiring diagram where it's coming from the Atari to the paddle controller. So it's black, green, yellow, purple, red, yellow, brown, black, and that's the wiring diagram I got there. It's kind of hard to see, so that's why I'm kind of showing you exactly how to do it. I just use regular packing tape because you're dealing with very low voltage, very little electric in there, so it don't matter. But there's a couple wires in there you touch together, and it'll reset the game. So you don't want to get a bunch of wires touching together. So it won't shock you or nothing, but it could mess up your Atari. But it hasn't yet. It hasn't messed up my Atari yet. But try to just only touch 2 wires at a time, and even that, if you touch the wrong 2 wires together, it'll reset the game. And I've had it so that when you're pushing the button, it makes the pedal, makes the on the screen object go back and forth, or whatever the roller controller, this twist controller does. I've had it where you're pushing the red button, and it'll move it back and forth. Like you keep pushing it in, it'll move it back and forth instead of what it's supposed to do, like shoot the ball or catch the ball or whatever it's supposed to do. So I've had it where it does that too. And I thought about working it like that, but I don't want to do that because I don't know what each game would be. Each game with paddle controllers would be like. So I wanted to wire it right, where this twist control controls your paddle, and this button controls like if you're releasing the ball or catching the ball or whatever it does. I wanted that to work right. So that's the wiring program to make it work right. And that's the Atari 2600 paddle control. I'm not sure why the first this is wired for the first, but I'm not sure why on a paddle controller the first one always skips. I couldn't get it not to skip. So what I did is took from my other pedal controller here. I took from there and there, put it on there, and it's still kind of, I don't know, it's kind of iffy if it skips or not. But that's the best I could do. It didn't matter how much oil I put in. I took this cap off, put oil in there, and then took those 2 screws out, and took that back off, and sprayed it all down in there in that little niche in there, and then the round thing. I sprayed that several times, and I still couldn't get it not to skip. So I don't know. Maybe it's a manufacturer glitch. That the first one always skips, and that's what makes the game hard. You can't even play Kaboom that. I mean, it'd be lucky to get 200 if that damn pedal skips at all. Skipping means that when I twist this, and like on Kaboom, where you got the bucket, where you're controlling the bucket. Like when I twist this, it'll like skip 1 or 2 or even 3 of the bucket widths. So the bucket's what, 1.5 inches, 2 inches. So it skips that full distance. It skips it. So when it does that, that really screws you up bad. So, I mean, if it even skips in 1 bucket length or even a half a bucket length, that you got to be very accurate on Kaboom. So if it skips even a half a bucket, that's a movement you didn't intend to do. So at the time you intended to do it, so it screws you up. So that's why I'm trying to get these most of these to work properly, and that's the best wiring pattern I have. And I went through all the wiring patterns, every possible wiring pattern, believe me, and that was the best I could find. It worked the best. Then it's kind of iffy. I'm gonna play it and see. I'm gonna play Kaboom again and see. But anyway, that's the wiring pattern to the paddle controllers. And today is 9/2/2015. And about 15 minutes after 8 o'clock p.m. or a.m. That's a.m. I like to say a.m. to p.m. and p.m. to a.m. for some reason. But today is 8:15 a.m. in the morning. And that's what I found out about the Atari 2600 paddle controllers. It's always that first controller that skips like an idiot.